I don't know why. I think that labeling people as fascist and calling them fascist is just a way to signal to your community that you are like on your ideological camp, and then you can shit on other people that are outside of your ideological camp. It's a brainless in-group, out-group thing. Anybody that does it is wasting everybody's time. It doesn't even make sense to condemn somebody for doing something that is fascist because it implies that every single fascist thing is bad. It's like saying we shouldn't drink water because Hitler drank water. There are plenty of quote-unquote fascist policies that a lot of people across all sides of the political spectrum would agree with. For instance, the rejection of immigrants into your economy to protect native wages is something that people on the far left, like Bernie Sanders, have supported, and it's also something that fascists would consider good as well. The massive protection of your economy, the increasing of tariffs, and putting big trade embargoes or barriers from other countries so you can do like made in America shit, that would be a fascist policy, and people on the left would probably support that policy as well. They're like this obsession with like labeling things as fascist and saying that it's bad and all of it is bad is just so mind-rottingly fucking stupid, and it's like a meta narrative or a meta conversation that people have so that they can avoid having an actual conversation about any particular policy whatsoever.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Wait, what? I'm sorry. Literally, what? Like, I totally get that there are some people that are going ahead and giving this labels things willy-nilly, just like the way some people go ahead and say everything that's like left of like Pelosi is an SJW and just like everything that like is a little bit like everything's racist, sure, but like on Twitter. But like at the end of the day, like even if it is a label that people are giving stupidly, doesn't mean that at sometimes it's not a label that is accurate. That can go with anything.
The problem is that that is actually exactly what happens, is that once a label is used and abused so much, it quickly descends into meaninglessness. And that is what has happened with the term fascism. I would literally bet my left arm that the vast majority of people, probably the majority of people on this very call that use the term fascism as a pejorative, don't actually know what the fuck fascism is. It is literally just a label that we give to people that we think
doesn't know what fascism is.
Wait, hold on.
Clearly.
I do think it's particularly funny. Wait, really quick.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm so curious. Wait, what is NeoGaia or whatever? What do you think fascism is? Let's hear it.
From tariff, sorry.
No, I want to hear it. She made fun of me. What do you think? What do you think fascism is?
No, it's a good question. But in this situation, it has to do. I used to call George W. Bush a fascist, but I was incorrect because I learned, what fascism is.
What is fascism?
He wasn't a fascist because he didn't have a following in the cult. Like, at minimum, it has to be there's a charismatic leader. And their followers do whatever they tell them. It's like a cult.
Okay, so this is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay,
but like
this is why we need. This is why
but
we.
that's the very minimum.
Oh my god! I appreciate the fact.
This is what.
Hold on. I appreciate the fact. Hold on, wait.
Bosh, go ahead.